Right, we have Oil King stepping up to plate with Veggey now in the hot seat as well. Birdie is going to be the choice for sure. However, UYU does not have Rashid on board.
Just think about how he is. And remember, the guy is a little bit crazy with his DP and stuff. And when he does his VT2, mashing V-shift is great. It's a great thing.
Telling Veggey to mash V-shift if he does V-trigger too. That's a good thing, he says. And that is definitely going to get you out of some situations, but you got to be careful. That is one of the changes. You can do V-shift from neutral now, if I'm not mistaken. That's one of the changes that they made to Season 5. I know they changed the properties on when you can activate V-shift in the latest version. So that's actually really going to help out, especially in these situations where you're dealing with V-trigger too.
We'll see how it plays out, right? Veggey still needs to get a considerable win on the board. He has had wins before, but this is the moment where he really needs it going forward. As we
that stand medium punch.
Yeah, just fishing away with that stand medium punch is going to be just fine for Veggey. You know, not too much off the top. A lot of the long-range game being played. I like that. Yeah, it does get the target combo. Big opening. Ooh, is that an
interrupt. Oh, I like that. The B skill too.
Yeah, just kind of bring him more towards the corner, but still activation time for Veggey. Great anti-air. The chain is there as well. You better check the lows. And you know he's buffering these normals into the chain no matter what, so it's going to be very important for UYU's Oil King to hang back just a little bit.
Patience. Strong on the side.
Oh, you can't V-shift out of this.
Push back into it. Instant overhead. Oil King. Big damage here.
A little slippery on that one.
And really not risking too much here. Oil King does have the life lead. Wait a minute. Gets the hit. Trigger 2. Tries to chase with the standing heavy kick. Not going to work out. Oh, wow. Just walking him down.
And we got 13 seconds left on the clock, right? There's going to be so much at stake for Oil King to kind of go and chill towards the back, but we'll see how it works out. V-reversal is on deck. Also, damn, you saw the startup of the command grab. This is tough. He knows.
And you can see Oil King not even giving you the time of day to have to deal with it. Gets out of the command throw. That definitely would have did it too.
There were 2 attempts.
Yeah, and I don't know how much time he had left if the animation would have played out, but if it did, it definitely would have killed. But the damage would have been scaling in real time, so. Okay, there's a drop.
Punish. Yes, sir. That was going to be great for Veggey to get himself established and dominate with the... Oh, boy. I like that. Good bust out.
Oof.
No follow through.
Wow.
Sticky situation. Watch out for the bubble gum.
Oh.
That was sick.
That
what
was
a great
actually
anti-air.
godlike. B trigger 2 to get the anti-air. Okay, wait a minute. Veggey getting one on the board now.
It's very bad in neutral, just play like you do.
I love you hear like the chains moving around.
I always like that feature. A little extra bonus when it comes to certain characters too. The same kind of happens with other characters.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Wow, crouching medium punch gets the V skill too. That was so good. Veggey in this corner now. Anti-air didn't work out.
It's way too sharp to get it at that angle. Oh, that's huge. And it's back to the corner you go. Jump, medium punch, forward, hard punch to get that carry even more. So the stun is there. Not a lot of scaling behind it. Building some extra meter.
Okay. Veggey takes the throw. Still back to the wall. Anything's going to do it at this point. Needs to be really careful. Blocks the crouching heavy kick. Veggey really in a tough spot right here. Does have trigger though. Anti-air.
There's there, but it's still such a tough hill to climb at virtually 0 now. Look at all the life left on Seth's behalf. Oil King is big chill, and he's willing to play this time game out. He did it before in round 1. Do it again.
Just harassing right now. And
with critical art as well. If the trigger pops from Birdie, he's dead.
Yeah.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't risk it either way.
Risk it. Could not risk it.
When, like, imagine you are playing against my Colin. You never whiff your fears. You never whiff your. You just want to hit me like on block. Think of it as the same. Like, imagine like his crunch heavy kick. It's his main pop because that can hit you actually. And but think of it as when you play my Colin, you never whiff against my Colin. Think of it that way. You don't care if you get hit by crunching heavy kick. It's just a poke. It's okay. You don't care. But just don't whiff. Try to not whiff as the best.
And you hear Luffy trying to give Veggey advice, try not to whiff at best. Like, make sure you don't get yourself vulnerable to some of these low-medium punches or the low-medium kicks. Seth, again, does have some pretty decent range normals to get these conversions off. But I will say, you know, Birdie has even better normals.
Yeah, that's true. Birdie has some big, great spaced normals. You saw a couple of them there. Saw shades of them there from Veggey, especially at this range, man. It's one of the things you see birdies do, right? They really have these buttons that can interrupt. They want you to guess just to make sure, like, really you don't even really want them to get close to you. But Birdie has tools, right? It's especially depending on the V skill you use. Got the bubblegum this time around. Only seen slight usage of it, and we're one game in here.
And I haven't seen a lot of success from it in comparison to something like V-Skill 1 that is just a constant threat. It will roll around the screen with like a can and whatnot. With the bubblegum, it's just kind of a way to walk in, and that's it. I don't know.
Oh,
It's just not the same.
Just a bit out of range. Reaching a little bit here. Goes for the EX headbutt, activates the V-Trigger 1 right after. Okay.
Oh, what a whiff punish. Finally finding the range. I like this from Veggey.
Oh.
A little bit too overzealous on the anti-air. He was looking for it. He saw him go airborne, but Seth changing up the trajectory with the Annihilation Sword. Trigger 1, also a big change up for Veggey.
Okay, this is starting to add up now. Veggey has the corner advantage versus Oil King. Gets the big hit, a little bit of trigger left. What's the option? Trigger just about out. Dolphin dive. Let me in. I feel like that's the first time we've seen it, especially EX version this entire season.
He's been holding the Dolphin in captivity since he started playing at Street Fighter League. He's got to let it loose. And we're not talking about the moves. Here we go. Low forward check from Veggey, finally using a lot of these normals that are so long-reaching and so active, too. There we go. I like that anti-air.
I like the hesitation there just to make sure that it's proper in spacing.
Ooh. Didn't want to test it this time. Totally understandable.
Jump in, just trying to get Veggey to swing the jump out. Oh, wow, actually comboed.
Oh, punish, yes, sir. Veggey now in control with the corner.
Oh, big damage.
Headache City. Do it again.
Forward throw. Oh, went for a command throw. EX Dragon Punch. Luffy warned him about that.
Oh, that could have been a V-shift moment,
yeah,
probably?
That was definitely a V-shift. I think it was. It could have been a V-shift moment, but now in the corner, answers back with a stand light kick and activates right after it.
Oh, boy. Faster walk speed, Birdie. Check yourself. Oh, my God.
The jump stand light just gets thrown, not dead just yet. Another jump light. And just no anti-airs.
It's tough. The Annihilation Sword to change it.
This will change the match, and that's going to be one for Veggey. He's been controlling that ground pretty well. Oil King stands stationary a bit too long. Eats 2 EX command throws because of it. That's going to give Veggey a game. Character select screen is where we're going to go. I believe we're going to see a V-system switch for Veggey.
So considering Veggey did get the W, he's allowed to change his V skill and or the V trigger, but he has to choose it first, right? And not be able to counterpick someone like Oil King, right? He's been looking at the V skill usages, but at the same time, it's like if you win, you have to pick first. You cannot and are not allowed to, in general, even in CPT ruling, you are not allowed to go after your opponent's V skill and V trigger.
Figured as much. All right, here we go. Game number 3.
It is game number 3. That's right, 1 apiece. We do see the change up here into V skill 1 and trigger 1. And so we do see that change, right? That's the thing about going into the new trigger and the new V skill, right? You're taking into consideration the kind of mobility Seth had with V skill 2.
Oh, wow.
That was
oh, my God. Oil King. Oh, I need somebody to hit me with the clip on that one. I need to see that later.
Sien somewhere feels it in his bones. He's like, what the hell is that?
I'm going to watch that one in my private time. That was nice.
That was so sick. Whoa, that's negative. That's punishable, actually.
Veggey trying to make something happen. Life lead not too far gone, but it is now.
That was cool.
That was actually ridiculous.
The crouching light kick just in case the overhead was going to show up, and then the instant overhead afterwards, and still able to combo off of it. That was pretty cool. Not a lot of things really surprise me anymore, but that
No, that was actually sick. I mean, that's one of the things they've really done with these like newer characters, right? Seth, definitely a returning character, but has some really cool combo possibilities with the move steal, as well as just the V skills. It's just really cool.
The innovation and design of V-Trigger 2 and the way that they buffed it in this season, I really enjoy the viability of it now and how much, creativity is behind each and every one of it. We're going to see it again. A big exhibition coming in. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
the
Great
defense
blocks.
holding out.
As good as the offense is, I love seeing the defense as well.
No, most definitely. Especially in that situation, right? It's a hard-to-block scenario. A very hard-to-block scenario. You heard Luffy talking about how V-Shift can be useful there. No anti-air, that jump heavy kick. Veggey not doing too bad, I can tell you that right now. Has a game under his belt, so.
Oh, he dropped the difficult stuff. Trying to get the double hecatonkries without meter.
Okay. Oh, and
Ooh,
instantly goes for the EX Mad Cradle.
And look at that. Oh, the jump in. I was going to say, he's still going back-to-back jumps. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, you brought him closer. Closer to your doom. Faster
Oh,
walk
anti-air. Goes for the cross-up. Oil King not taking the bait. Just defense to get out of there.
Oh, he's bringing it down. That's a bad time to use the can. It's still there. That's something he needs to understand. Oil King was specifically baiting that out, looking for the V-skill and activated V-Trigger 2 immediately. He knew hook, line, and sinker is like, all right, well, I don't think you understand this matchup to the full extent. If you do anything, any sort of littering, I'm giving you a fine.
Wow, getting the ticket right out of the gate. Well, that's going to be it for Veggey going down 2-1 to Oil King.